Hi, today's date is September 26th, 2019. For today's video source inspection, we have an 870S model with the slick device controllers installed. There's no refurbishment here. The customer sent this in for an evaluation for a couple issues. We ended up repairing an LC4 as well as just making sure that the tool is properly aligned, and it looks great now. What I'll talk about is our refurbishment specification, what every tool goes through in a refurb at SiteTech, our spare parts and service, as well as some equipment that we can supply. My customer is located in Santa Barbara, and their PO number, I'm going to do the last four digits. There's two POs, eval and the LC4. It's 7090, then 7719. So there's the last four digits of two different POs. The recipe that we're running is our customer's recipe. It's a 30-second rinse at 500 RPMs, followed by a 20-second purge at 1500 RPMs. Staying at 1500 RPMs, we'll do a 60-second dry one to sling water off the wafers before we slow it down to 500 RPMs for the last 240 seconds for a dry two. Let's go ahead and open the door. Up top, we have a 6-inch cassette, about a half boat of wafers. Nitrogen is purging in the bowl. Down low, another 6-inch cassette, full boat of wafers. Nitrogen purging into the bowl. I'm going to do my best to start these bad boys at the same time. Not bad, we're close. Okay, we have the green light on. That means that we are in process. So, it's a pretty quick rinse. There's only 15 seconds left of it already. We're going to ramp up in speed, and you will see the water start slinging off the window slowly but surely once we get to high RPMs in our purge. It's going to be a 20-second purge right into our dry one where we stay at high speed. Every SRD that comes to SiteTech for a refurbishment or that we supply to a customer from inventory goes through the same extensive process. First, we take the head assembly and break it down to the component level. From here, we chemically clean and electropolish all metal parts for function, in addition to inspecting them. Once all of our parts are prepped, we build head assemblies from the ground up. All right, we're in our dry one. You see there's far less water on the window from our rinse, and it's going slowly into a circular motion. There will be less and less residual drops of water as we continue on with the recipe. Once the head assembly is built up, we place it into our dry QC checkpoint. In our dry QC, we inspect the SRD for full function with testing without facilities installed. Once we pass our dry QC, it moves into our wet quality control, our wet QC. In wet QC, we hook up the SRD to facilities for testing for function. Okay, about 15 seconds left, and then we're going to slow it down for our dry two, back down at 500 RPMs. Once the tool passes wet QC, you will see the final test configuration, which is before you today. This customer sent in a double stack, so you see a double stack, but as you can see, it's pretty crowded in here. We have single heads, we have SRDs on carts, we have bare head assemblies. We're busy at SiteTech. Business is good. So this is the final configuration for my customer in Santa Barbara. We're in our dry two. We've slowed down now. If you look at our slick device, I want to show you that it's pretty cool. In addition to telling you how much time and your speed like any normal controller would, you can see which components are on. The anti-static is now on. You see that we're getting heat, and you can see the anti-static here in addition to the lightning bolt symbol there. The final aspect of final test is burn-in testing. We run over 50 various process recipes with different RPM speeds. That way we can ensure that the unit is ready for plug-and-play installation in our customers' fabs. Also, we film video source inspections. You can visit our SiteTech Process Solutions YouTube channel to see more. 3 minutes left. That wraps up our refurbishment. I'm going to talk about our spare parts and service. SiteTech provides 100% of the spare parts and repair services necessary to upkeep your semi-tool SRDs. Parts that we repair include the rotor rebalances. We rebuild and repair motors, whether it's brush or brushless. We can repair PSC 101s, 102s, 328s, 228s, Any controllers can be repaired for the SRD. We also repair the LC4 and LC5 amps. Okay, we're nice and smooth. Very few drops of water, less than 10 on each window. Just under 2.5 minutes to go. All the parts I mentioned that we repair, we can supply. Other parts we can provide include start and stop switches, door seals, windows, pressure switches, solenoid valves, ACR valves, rotor stop positioners, tachometers, heater blankets, heater cartridge, and any part you can think of on the rinser dryer. SciTech is the worldwide leader in spare parts and service for semi-tool SRDs. Okay, just under 2 minutes. I also want to share that we did purchase the Vertec SRD product line from MarkTech. So if you need any Vertec spare parts or service, please give us a call. Our phone number is 916-797-9000. Or feel free to visit our website to see our catalog, www.scitechprocess.com. If you're not sure what you need, you can email us direct. Our email address is sales@scitechprocess.com. Or you can send us a formal RFQ through our website. Okay, 1:20 to go. SciTech is not limited to supporting fabs with semi-tool spin rinser dryers, or Vertec for that matter. Other equipment we provide includes box washers such as the HTC 8010, 8020, and 8030, mask cleaners including K&S and Ultra T models, metrology tools including profilometers, ellipsometers, resistivity, and more. We provide barrel ashers and etchers, YES ovens, and a variety of microscopes. As you can see, we are an industry leader when it comes to other front-end fab equipment too for wafer fabs. 45 seconds left. Oh my gosh, you can't even see a drop on this window. Here you can see 3 or 4 drops. That's fine. There's usually going to be a couple drops at the end of the recipe. In addition to drops on the window, you'll see a couple drops of residual water in the bowl. You don't want to dry until you're bone dry because that can make you more prone for high particle counts over time. Before I open the door, I could do it right now, but that would cause damage to the tool. We want to make sure the rotor stop positioner fires each rotor into the 12 o'clock position and that each door seal deflates, releases all air. We'll be able to hear this. Two, 1, 0. Not going to open the door yet though. We're braking, which is nice. The slick device will tell you once we're braking here. I just heard the rotor stop positioner fire. We're in 12 o'clock on both. Boom, door seal released, air in both heads. You can see that the controllers ran a successful run of the recipe. Now I have 2 ways of acknowledging. I could hit the acknowledge button or I could open the door and it'll acknowledge. So on the top one, I'll just hit the button. We'll open up the chamber. We have warm nitrogen purging into the bowl. Residual droplets of water in the bowl. Let's remove our cassette. Wafers are dry. And instead of pressing the button, I'll go ahead and open the door. That's my acknowledgement. Residual droplets of water. Warm nitrogen purging into the bowl. Full boat of wafers. Completely dry. Just like the slick device controller has told us, successful process recipe ran for the entire double stack. Our customers will be very happy to get this back. If you have any questions, you can talk to any of our experts. We have a full sales team available. Phone number is 916-797-9000. We thank you for watching today's video.